everybody. Happy Monday afternoon here in Europe. Almost it's 6:30 here. I hope you all had a great weekend and especially that you could have a good rest. My partner and I, we did some groceries. We went for an amazing walk in the woods and we also spent some time doing gardening, reading and relaxing last weekend. But today is a very rainy day here in Zurich, and it looks like the rest of the week is going to be the same. And so I definitely hope you have somehow better weather conditions than me, wherever you find yourself in the world. Welcome, and today I want to talk to you about how to get what you want at work. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Claudia De Pasquale, and I support mid-career professionals who find themselves unfulfilled in their high-pressure jobs by setting up an inside-out strategy to increase their success in their careers. And most of all, what I'm deeply passionate about, and I would say I'm on a mission to end the money or fulfillment struggle that causes lots of high-pressure jobs professionals suffering. And I do this by taking them through my method, the Career Leap Formula. So why do I want to talk to you today about how to get what you want at work? The reason is simple. During these weeks of this COVID-19 lockdown, the whole world went through and is still going through, actually, as not all countries have opened back up again. I spoke to several people and we were talking about how many of them, they loved their home office solution and how much more productive they were while working from home than they actually thought they would be. And in addition, these people also share with me that they were very worried to have to go back to work again the day this will be happening again, so that they then will have to commute for long hours in the morning, and that they were afraid of not enjoying their work anymore once they got so used to working from home. Now, I also am aware that there are many people who were definitely caught by surprise by these home office measures, and that there are people who do not like at all to work from home, and that there are many people who cannot wait to go back to the office because of many reasons, right? So the message of today is really addressed to those people who are asking themselves, how can I get to do more home office work? And actually, how can I get what I want? How can I approach my boss? And how can I communicate my needs and my wants? Let me start by telling you one thing. If you want something, the very first step I want you to clearly identify is, what is it exactly that you want to have at work? And then that once you have identified what it is, that you will have actually to ask for it and express what it is that you want. Because reality is nobody can read our minds, right? And nobody is even supposed to do so. In my experience, many people can have a tendency to complain about certain specific working conditions or situations without having asked for these situations to change, and having just assumed that they could not ask for the situation to change. Let me tell you, you don't know if the situation can change, and the only way to find out if you can change it is to ask for it, right? So by recognizing that you have to ask for it, you are taking over responsibility for your action and your situation at work. And therefore, you're automatically taking a massive step towards obtaining what it is that you want. So the moment you decide and you see that the only way to get something you want is to ask for it, then you can start thinking of which strategy shall I use? Which one can I apply in order to get the conditions and the things you want? So for today, we're going to take the I want more home office days once the home office measures will be removed. How do you do it? There are different strategies out there, but one approach I always have the tendency to suggest is to ask for something by finding ways that both parties get something they want, the so-called win-win situation. So the first tip, which I really want to give to ask you for what you want when you go and ask your boss, is to have been extremely productive and efficient during these weeks and to speak into this. This means one thing: perform brilliantly, right? Your boss will be much more open to helping you succeed and to meet your needs and your requests when you are super effective and super performant. So you can go above and beyond to demonstrate how committed you are to doing an excellent work. And when you do so, it's natural that you can expect more in return. So the more you show your boss and you communicate to him that you know how valuable your performance is to the team or the department, the more he will be prone to say yes to you at your requests. Ideally, I would suggest you also get some examples ready to give him of how you have been efficient or productive. The second thing, be patient. I know it's tough, but some things, when you ask for them, are going to be easier to obtain than others. For example, changing seats or getting a day more to work from home is definitely for your boss going to be easier to allow you to do or to obtain or to grant to you than getting a higher bonus or a higher salary next year immediately, right? Some things simply take more time, but what you can do is you can prepare the ground already now to make sure that the things you want are on your boss's list. Then one thing which is really, really important is be demanding and don't be afraid to ask for what you want, especially if you perform brilliantly. Because if you perform brilliantly, you are a real asset to the team and to the whole company. And in this moment, you can allow yourself to be demanding. I know we're all aware the market is currently difficult, but still, your boss is going to want to keep you if you perform brilliantly and you communicate effectively. So it's about giving your employer a chance to provide a good working experience with them for you. But if they don't provide a good working experience for you, you can find another option. Because people who perform well, they have tons of solid skills, and these skill sets always have lots of options on the market. So I invite you not to be afraid to exercise yours. You're somebody who wants to do great work, and your company wants to support you in doing it. So take responsibility, clarify for yourself what it is that you want out of your work experience, and then you can make it happen by asking for it. Because asking for what you want is a skill that can be learned as well. Now, I want to ask you, what's your biggest struggle in your career at the moment? And let me know in the comments, because I'm here to serve you and to contribute to your career success. So I'll really be happy if you share your thoughts with me and sign up for my newsletter to stay updated. The link is underneath in the post. And for now, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week and see you soon.